Question 1. As per the Performance Grading Index, PGI 2.0S 2025 to 26 released by the Ministry of Education, how many states UTs secured the highest performance grade? A 1. B 3. C none. D 5. The correct answer is C, none. The Ministry of Education released the PGI 2.0S and PGID reports for 2025 to 26, and for yet another year, no state or union territory secured the highest performance grade. Introduced in 2017 by the Department of School Education and Literacy, PGI evaluates states on school education performance by placing them into grade bands rather than strict rankings, allowing multiple states to share the same band. The PGI 2.0 structure carries a total weightage of 1,000 points spread across 70 indicators, grouped under two broad categories, outcome and governance and management, offering a comprehensive picture of how well states are managing their school education systems. Question 2. CSIR-ICT, Hyderabad developed India's first indigenous process technology for which green refrigerant, set to replace HFCs? A. HFO 1234YF. B. R134A. C. R410A. D. CFC 12. The correct answer is A. HFO 1234YF. CSIR Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Hyderabad, developed India's first indigenous process technology for hydrofluorolefin 1234YF, a green refrigerant ready for industry transfer that will replace hydrofluorocarbons in refrigeration and air conditioning systems, supporting Atmanirbhar Bharat. The process uses readily available raw materials, enabling domestic manufacturers to produce it commercially. Separately, CSIR Central Institute of Mining and Fuel Research developed the Smart Algal Liquid Tree, a mobile photobioreactor using microalgae to absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen and reduce dust in crowded urban areas. It has been installed at CSIR Simfa Dhanbad and Northern Coalfields Limited Singrauli, marking dual breakthroughs in clean technology innovation. Question 3. Adani Defence and Aerospace invested 2,500 crore rupees to establish South Asia's largest private sector missile manufacturing complex in which state? A. Gujarat. B. Madhya Pradesh. C. Rajasthan. D. Maharashtra. The correct answer is B. Madhya Pradesh. Adani Defence and Aerospace invested 2,500 crore rupees to build South Asia's largest private sector missile ecosystem at Shivpuri, Madhya Pradesh. The foundation stone was laid by CM Mohan Yadav and Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. This will be India's first private sector facility to integrate composite propellant production, TNT manufacturing and missile system integration at a single location, enabling indigenous production of medium to long-range missile systems. The facility will manufacture ammunition, advanced weapons and mission-ready missiles using automated production systems and globally benchmarked safety standards, supporting the requirements of the Indian Armed Forces and strengthening India's role as a precision-guided munitions supplier. Question 4. During his July 2026 visit to Indonesia, PM Modi became the first Indian PM to address which institution, where he unveiled the Gangamahakam vision? A. Indonesian Parliament, DPR. B. ASEAN Secretariat. C. Jakarta City Council. D. Indonesian Supreme Court. The correct answer is A. Indonesian Parliament, DPR. PM Modi undertook a 3-day state visit to Indonesia from July 6 to 8, 2026, at the invitation of President Prabowo Subianto. He became the first Indian PM to address the Indonesian Parliament, or Dewan Perwakilan Rakyat, where he unveiled the Gangamahakam vision for long-term strategic partnership. He also visited the UNESCO-listed Prambanan Temple and inaugurated its restoration project to be led by ASI. He was conferred Indonesia's highest civilian honor, the Bintang Adipurna Medal of Honor. The visit produced 20 key outcomes, including 14 MOUs across defense, space, healthcare, agriculture, technology and critical minerals, along with 6 major strategic announcements. Question 5. CSIR established the International Center for Civilizational Studies, Manas and Mahabharat, in which country? A. Uzbekistan. B. Kazakhstan. C. Kyrgyzstan. D. Tajikistan. The correct answer is C. Kyrgyzstan. The Center for Studies of International Relations, New Delhi, in collaboration with the Manas National Academy, established the International Center for Civilizational Studies, Manas and Mahabharat, in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, during an Indian delegation visit from 4 to 7 July 2026. The center aims to strengthen scientific, educational and cultural cooperation through comparative civilizational and epic studies. During the inauguration, the first Hindi translation of the Kyrgyz epic, Manas, was released, translated by Hem Chandra Pandey and Ramakant Dwivedi. A trilateral agreement was also signed between the Manas National Academy, CSIR, and 7 Kyrgyz universities to strengthen academic collaboration between the two nations. Question 6. Aviva PLC became the first foreign insurer to fully own its Indian life insurance business by acquiring the remaining stake from which JV partner? A. Dabur Invest Corp. B. Bajaj Group. C. Max Financial Services. D. HDFC Group. The correct answer is A. Dabur Invest Corp. UK insurer Aviva PLC announced the acquisition of the remaining 26% stake in Aviva Life Insurance Company India from Dabur Invest Corp, becoming the first foreign insurer to fully own its Indian life insurance business. This follows the Government of India's decision in May 2026 to allow 100% FDI in the insurance sector. Upon completion, Aviva's shareholding will rise from 74% to 100%, ending Dabur's over two-decade association with the insurer. Aviva entered India in 2001 through this joint venture and had gradually raised its stake from 49% in 2016 to 74% in 2022, before this final full ownership move. Question 7. As per the IMF's World Economic Outlook Update, July 2026, India's economy is projected to grow at what rate in FY27? A. 6.4%. B. 6.7%. C. 7.0%. D. 6.9%. The correct answer is A. 6.4%. The IMF's WO Update, July 2026, titled Global Economy in Crosscurrents of War and Technology, projected India's economy to grow at 6.4% in FY27, marginally lower than the 6.5% forecast issued in April 2026. It also projected 6.7% growth in FY28, up from an earlier 6.5% estimate, while noting that India's GDP grew 7.7% in FY26. Globally, the IMF projected growth of 3.0% in 2026, strengthening to 3.4% in 2027. World trade volume growth is projected to slow from 5.0% in 2025 to 3.5% in 2026, while global headline inflation is expected to rise to 4.7% in 2026 before easing. Question 8. The Asian Development Bank lowered India's FY27 GDP growth forecast to 6.6%, citing which key reason? A. High energy prices squeezing household incomes. B. Weak monsoon rainfall. C. Global trade war escalation. D. Falling foreign investment. The correct answer is A. High energy prices squeezing household incomes. The Asian Development Bank lowered India's FY27 GDP growth forecast to 6.6% from 6.9%, citing high energy prices squeezing household incomes, while retaining its FY28 forecast at 7.3% on expectations of policy support and stronger exports. ADB also raised India's FY27 inflation forecast to 5.2% from 4.5%, citing higher global oil prices, a weaker rupee and persistent food inflation, while keeping the FY28 inflation forecast at 4.0%. Regionally, the 2026 growth forecast was revised down to 6.0% for South Asia and 4.9% for developing Asia-Pacific, reflecting broader headwinds facing emerging economies amid rising energy costs and currency pressures. Question 9. Tennis legend Leander Paes was recently appointed as player ambassador of which organization? A. International Tennis Federation. B. Asian Tennis Federation. C. All India Tennis Association. D. ATP Tour. The correct answer is B. Asian Tennis Federation. Leander Paes, one of India's most successful tennis players, was appointed player ambassador of the Asian Tennis Federation to promote grassroots tennis and youth participation across Asia. A former world number 1 in doubles, he remains India's only Olympic tennis medalist, having won bronze in men's singles at the 1996 Atlanta Games. He secured 18 Grand Slam titles, completed a career Grand Slam in both categories, and won 8 Asian Games medals including 5 gold. He was honored with the Arjuna Award, the Khel Ratna, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, and was inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 2024. Question 10. DRDO successfully flight tested the Pinaka long-range guided rocket with a minimum range of how many kilometers? A. 40 kilometers. B. 50 kilometers. C. 60 kilometers. D. 75 kilometers. The correct answer is C. 60 kilometers. DRDO successfully flight tested the Pinaka long-range guided rocket with a user-specified minimum range of 60 kilometers at the Integrated Test Range, Chandipur, Odisha. The rocket followed its planned trajectory and hit the target with precision, tracked continuously by range instruments. It was designed by the Armament Research and Development Establishment, Pune, in association with the High Energy Materials Research Laboratory, with support from DRDL and Research Center Imarat, Hyderabad. The rocket was launched from an operational Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher, showcasing its versatility in firing Pinaka variants of different ranges from a single launch platform, boosting India's artillery precision capabilities. Question 11. ISRO's Integrated Main Parachute Airdrop Test 05, IMAD-05, was conducted to validate the parachute system for which upcoming mission? A. Chandrayaan 4. B. Gaganyaan G1. C. Aditya L2. D. Nisar. The correct answer is B. Gaganyaan G1. ISRO successfully conducted the Integrated Main Parachute Airdrop Test 05 at the Add Drop Zone in Shopur, Madhya Pradesh, to validate the main parachute system for the first uncrewed Gaganyaan G1 mission under maximum expected load conditions. A simulated payload was dropped from 2.5 kilometers altitude using an IAF Il-76 aircraft, successfully deploying the extractor, drogue and main parachutes and reducing descent to a safe terminal velocity. The Gaganyaan crew module uses 10 parachutes of 4 types, including apex cover separation, drogue, pilot and main parachutes, to ensure safe splashdown after re-entry, a critical safety milestone before India's human spaceflight mission. Question 12. 17-year-old Aswath S. from Tamil Nadu became India's how manyth chess grandmaster after the Pune International GM tournament? A. 95th. B. 96th. C. 97th. D. 98th. The correct answer is D. 98th. Aswath S., a 17-year-old from Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu, became India's 98th grandmaster after securing his third and final GM norm by finishing runner-up with 7 points from 9 rounds at the Pune International Grandmaster Round-Robin Tournament. He sealed the achievement with a must-win final round victory over US's FM Kannan Vaidyanathan. He earned his first GM norm at the Grenk Open A in Germany in April 2025, his second at the first Saturday GM round robin in Budapest in December 2025 while crossing the 2,500 FIDE rating mark, and his third in Pune, receiving a runner-up cash prize of 75,000 rupees. Question 13. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc won the 2026 F1 British Grand Prix, held at which circuit? A. Silverstone Circuit. B. Morja Circuit. C. Spa-Francorchamps. D. Circuit de Monaco. The correct answer is A. Silverstone Circuit. Monaco's Charles Leclerc of Ferrari won the 2026 F1 British Grand Prix, the 9th round of the season, held at the Silverstone Circuit in Northamptonshire, England. It marked his first win of the 2026 season, his 9th career F1 GP win, and Ferrari's 250th F1 GP triumph. Mercedes' George Russell finished second and Ferrari's Lewis Hamilton came third, while pole-sitter Kimi Antonelli of Mercedes was classified 16th after a brake duct failure and penalty. In the Drivers' Championship, Antonelli leads with 179 points ahead of Russell and Hamilton, while Mercedes tops the Constructors' Championship with 333 points, followed by Ferrari and McLaren. Question 14. Telangana will host the 8th edition of the Khelo India Youth Games, KIG, in which month of 2026? A. September. B. October. C. November. D. December. The correct answer is C. November. Union Minister Mansukh Mandavia announced that Telangana will host the 8th Khelo India Youth Games in November 2026, providing a platform for young athletes to showcase talent, with around 8,000 athletes, officials and support staff expected to participate. The games aim to identify and nurture grassroots sporting talent in line with PM Modi's vision. The previous edition, the 7th KIG, was hosted by Bihar in May 2025, where Maharashtra emerged as overall champion, followed by Haryana and Rajasthan. The Khelo India program itself was launched in 2018 by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports to strengthen India's grassroots sporting ecosystem.